So, 36 degrees. This is very late, but I've already actually recorded my vlog. But I wanted to give you the gizmo, and I wanted to show you my sheep. Here's my sheep painting. It's not quite finished. I was laying in bed today, or, drinking my coffee, thinking about a couple of things I need to do. I need to put a few shadows by the rock, and I need to do a little more with the grass. But I am pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it's pretty cute. So there you go. I did another picture that's supposed to look like it has drops of water on it. It doesn't look so much like that, but I'm going to keep working on it because it's not actually horrible now that I'm seeing it the next day. Anyway, have a good weekend. Good morning, Barbara here. I'm not even going to move in my chair. I'm just going to sit here and talk to you like this. Oh, but I will go close the door. I had to get up anyway, so I moved my chair. Hi, Barbara. Welcome. It is Saturday, and I'm back to not knowing what the date is because I haven't been downstairs yet, so I didn't look at my gizmo, although I will have put some video of my gizmo before this, so you already know what the date is. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. I slept in a little bit today, and Dennis brought me coffee, so I sat and drank my coffee and talked to friends and online and, did my phone, what things you do on your phone. Well, I drank my coffee, and then I had my shower because today is music day, music night, we think. Kim has something to do in the afternoon, so we did tell Aura if she, if they want to change the date, that's fine. But as of right now, we're expecting to have music night tonight. Dennis is picking the music. I don't know what it's going to be, so it will be a surprise. I'll let you know tomorrow. We're having hamburgers because we have those smart buns, those delicious keto smart buns that are supposedly low carb, no carb, very, very low carb, and they're good. So we're having those with our burgers, and it's fun to have a burger with a slice of tomato and lettuce. It'll be nice. I'm going to make a broccoli cauliflower dish that I've made before and talked to you about before. It's broccoli and cauliflower and Asiago cheese and olive oil and roasted pine nuts, and it's spiced with nutmeg, which is really yummy. So it's a main dish in one of our books. It was a main dish, vegetarian dish, because you added pasta to it, and it has lots of cheese. But of course we don't put the pasta. So it's a side dish for us, but we'll have that with our burgers, and Dennis made chocolate mousse last night. So it will be a yummy meal, whatever we do, which means that today I'm going to do some straightening up. I have decided, that I need to start really actually making a bigger effort about the straightening up. And it has been quite a few weeks since I have used anything in my big paper crafting box or any of the stamps or anything. I'm really focusing on the watercolors. So, which I have actually organized a little bit, and I'm feeling really good about the way they are. So I'm going to bite the bullet and actually pack up the paper crafting so that Dennis can take it back in the basement for me. And that will be good, and get it out of our eating nook. And that will be actually put away, which will be good. And easily recovered if I decide I need it. So it's not a big deal. It's just something I haven't done in weeks and weeks and weeks. So that's going to happen today because I need to, straighten up the table. So I'm going to do that. And I finished my sleeves on my bistro sweater, and I took out the mohair ribbing, and I am almost back to the place where I will start ribbing again, but I will be ribbing in the worsted, although I have quite a bit of the mohair left. It took a lot of mohair to do that ribbing, so I will have mohair left. I'm not sure what to do with it. But the ribbing at the bottom is going to match the ribbing on the sleeves, and I'm not going to fuss about it. But that means I will have a little bit of mohair left over in my stash. The problem with that is that I held it double when I knitted with it, so when I unwound it, it's unwound double. So if I don't want to use it double, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the neck. I might deal with that, I might not. It wasn't that fun to unpick, to tell you the truth. To tink, to frog, whatever. But I'm very excited, and I'm going to be much happier with that sweater longer, so I'm really glad that I did it. Oh, I think I might have picked a sweater to make with my Scream yarn, and it's in a book I have, and I'm upstairs where the books are, so I'm going to go see if I can find it. I'm going to see how much time I've been talking. I found it. So it's in this book, Light and Layered Knits by Vicky Square. This is kind of an interesting one. I wouldn't put the keyhole there personally because, you know, I'm old. But I love the swingy sort of lovely look of that, but that's not what I'm. This is the one I'm thinking of making. It's called Less is More Tee, and it's like a really elegant t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt. It's got a little something going on in the cuffs and collar, just a little stitch pattern, but it's so elegant. Now I'm a little concerned that really what I want is this yellow cotton sweater, and I want to look like her. So, and I haven't really looked it over to see sort of how it's made, because it might be, yeah, it's knit in pieces. It's knit in pieces, and I don't know that I want to knit it in pieces because it's also knit bottom up. So, yeah, I hadn't pulled the book out, so I wasn't sure. But a simple t-shirt like that. And I do like the set-in sleeves. I've been doing a lot of raglan lately, and I'm ready for a set-in sleeve. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I will end up doing my t-shirt in pieces, because I can do t-shirts in pieces. In fact, I might grab my class materials from my Amy Herzog class to double check the numbers and make sure it's going to fit me nicely. And I will definitely figure out how long I want it to be and make sure that I knit it, you know, the right length, the length that I want it, because bottom up, you got to know that ahead of time. The other thing is it's got a sleeve, you know, that's knit flat, but I took a class from Isabell Kraemer at SSK on how to knit in a set-in sleeve. And when I clean my room here, I will find the notes to that, and so I will be able to do the sleeve in the round. I will be able to pick up the stitches and do the sleeve in the round, and the set-in sleeves. So it would just be knitting the front and the back. And I'll tell you the truth, I find it really hard to believe that I can't knit. I can knit that whole thing, and it's very square. It has no shaping. So I can knit that in the round up until under the arms, which I would be knitting back and forth anyway after that. So there you go. There you go. I think I'm going to make this because I just think that's a very elegant, that's going to be a very elegant, wonderful, and how gorgeous is that going to be in this strike? Oh, okay. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That's good because I'm going to finish my bistro, the knitting on my bistro today. Unless I decide not to knit when Aura's here. But even so, I probably can still finish it because I only have a few rows. I have like 3 inches on the bottom of that sweater to knit, 2 inches of ribbing and less than an inch till I start the ribbing. So 2.5 inches. And so I can do that today regardless. So I will have finishing work on the bistro because I have to close up those little holes, but otherwise. So I have kind of big, exciting, scary news in that Jason and Allison and my granddaughters are coming north for spring break, and I will be seeing them in less than 2 weeks. So I'm very excited about that. I'm nervous. They're planning on getting COVID tested. After they come up, they're going to get COVID tested. So the kids are coming. And so I took some before video of what the guest rooms look like because there's no room for guest rooms. So anyway, they're going to be COVID tested before they come here, very shortly before. And so we're going to figure out a way for us to have them here and spend time with them in a way that makes us all happy without freaking us out, because I'm a little freaked out. And I think, well, whatever. I'm very excited that they're coming. So the result of that is I need to clear out my guest rooms. I took a before video of each of my rooms today so that I have, you know, proof of what I did, because I'm going to be working for the next week on getting the guest rooms ready for guests. And I would like for the vast majority of the work that I do on that to actually be good work, putting things away, giving things away, really thinking about things and coming up with a plan, rather than just moving everything back into this room, which would make it impossible to even walk in this room. So I am going to try to be thoughtful and actually do the work. So I'm going to be busy this week. So I'm not taking down my Christmas decorations. I'll let Sammy and Isabel help me take down the tree decorations, figure out how I want to pack my tree decorations away. I do need a new plan because my old plan isn't going to work. So whatever. Or I'll just do my decorations afterwards. It won't be the first St. Patrick's Day that has seen Christmas decorations in my house, let me tell you. Who knows what I'll do. But anyway, I do need to have guest rooms available by like the 17th. So not that many days. Luckily, Pearl will be out of her cone by then. Poor Pearl. I feel so guilty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She is like, what the heck? Don't you love me anymore? So she's on day number 2 in her cone. We're counting down the days, but she was fussing with it, so she did have to spend most of the day in the cone. The problem is that I guess what she had to cut out was on the skin, and so she didn't have enough skin to like put the skin together and stitch, because it's on the bony part of the back of her foot. So it's open, and I guess she basically has to grow new skin, and so we have to keep it open, but it will be sometime. So anyway, poor baby. Poor everybody. But she should be out of the cone by the time the granddaughters come, so that will be good. It's already I'm trying to figure out how we live our life with a 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, 7.5 and a 5.5, and my 2 dogs. We'll see. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I keep telling myself that. It'll be fine. So the other consequence is that I'm not sure exactly when they're leaving, and I know I'm going to be really tired. So Valerie we have rescheduled our March 20th Zoom call meeting for the 27th. I hope that doesn't mess anybody up. Because I know I'm not going to be in any shape to Zoom that Saturday. So for one reason or another. So the 27th is our new Zoom meeting. I'm sure Valerie will change that in the link in the Ravelry group. The other thing is I saw Valerie is doing a Zoom meeting on Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern time if you want to knit and chat. And so she'll message you the link if you want it. She's creative Creation by Valerie, Creative Valerie. Ugh. I will put it down here. I will look it up on Instagram. And just to make sure I get it exactly right. And you can message her and get the link if you want to chit-chat and knit with a friend or friends on Sundays. So she posted that on Instagram, so check that out. And I'm hoping to stop by tomorrow for a little while, although that is exactly the same time when I'm doing my vlogging stuff. So I may be late, but I'm going to try to pop in and maybe I'll do my finishing on my bistro. If I did my finishing on my bistro while I was talking to Knitty France on Zoom, it would go fast, it wouldn't be tedious, and it would be done, because getting that stuff done is good. But I'm going to go down, I'm going to bring this down with me, and I am going to Xerox the pages on this, and I'm going to make myself a less is more t-shirt. I guess that's the theme of my knitting. The not too much, the less is more. Oh. And I was going to tell you what I'm wearing, but the name of it just escaped me. It starts with an A. It's Isabell Kraemer, but I don't remember. I'll put it down here too, because I know people have been asking what I was wearing, and I'll try to remember to put it in the show notes in the down bar. I don't do show notes for my vlog. I couldn't do the vlog if I had to do show notes. In fact, that's two things I said I was going to put on the screen, which I rarely do. So anyway, it's time for me to go. I will talk to you tomorrow. I hope you're doing well. I hope you can join us on the 27th for our Zoom get-together. And maybe on Sunday with Valerie. But meanwhile, I gotta go start my day because I got straightening to do and company coming, and I'm gonna do a little video of my sheep. They're not quite finished. I thought about a couple things I want to finish on them, but they turned out cute. I will talk to you tomorrow. Please, please take good care of yourselves. Please have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe.